Recording is of myself and a 17-year-old male that is going by the name of Tyler. The background of this recording is that Tyler has been being bullied at school. He has developed some anger, and in an attempt to fit in better with his peers, he has began smoking marijuana, which has now become an addiction, and he is smoking multiple times a week. We're going to guess that this is my first session with Tyler, and due to proximity of how I have to set my laptop, I will have to lean forward and make the mouse not shut off to continue the recording. And I guess we will start now. Hi Tyler, my name is Sherry, and I'm really glad that you decided to come see me today. Before we get started, I was hoping to go over with you just a few things that we just need to go over in general so you are aware of what to expect. Therapy is a process. It is not a process that I'm going to fix everything or that your problems are going to be better overnight, but it is a process where we will both work on goals that you decide that you want to achieve. Sometimes it goes really quick and sometimes it goes slow, but our goal is to move forward. And like life, we can have some setbacks. So just be aware that we can't fix everything overnight, but we'll definitely keep moving forward to the goals that you want to achieve. The other thing is that everything you say here is completely confidential, barring just a few exceptions. If you tell me you're going to hurt someone or you're going to hurt yourself, then I have a legal responsibility to take care of that by either evaluating the risk of harm, but that's something that we can discuss if that comes up. But I do need you to know that that is one of the moments that I would have to break confidentiality. Also, if something was to happen and I got subpoenaed to court, I would also have to possibly break that confidentiality depending on the questions that they ask me. However, the information that I would have to give will be limited based on why I was subpoenaed to court and the information they requested. Does that sound okay with you?
Yes. Yes.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what brought you here today?
Well, I started to get bullied at school because last year I just kind of lost interest in school. I just started to drop, then going out with friends, and people started to pick on me. I started to smoke marijuana a few months ago to try and fit in because a lot of the times that's what the cooler kids are doing, and it didn't really work. I'm still kind of on the outside of things, and now I'm stuck with an addiction to marijuana.
So kind of what I'm hearing you say is the bullying was going on, you weren't really feeling like you were part of the in crowd, so you thought maybe smoking marijuana might help you fit in a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel like now, since you've been smoking for a little while, you may have an addiction to it?
Yes.
Can you tell me why you think that?
Well, it's just kind of something that I have to do at this point, like 3 or 4 times a week. Just getting high in the afternoons, and it helps me to kind of not care about what the kids at school are doing or how my grades are right now.
Okay, so when you smoke, it kind of helps take away some of the tension and the worries about what everybody else thinks and what they're doing. Okay. Do you notice if you are feeling pretty worried and you don't smoke marijuana, do you notice anything different in how you feel?
Uh, Anxious, like, feels a little worse. I mean, the smoking just kind of helps me calm down, deal with everything a little better.
Okay. Have you tried any other techniques on trying to calm down?
No,
Okay. So, did you ever get anxious before you smoked marijuana?
I mean, I guess about as much as every teenager would. I mean, I was going through some stuff at school and I was having trouble with my grades, not exactly on the best terms with the teachers.
Sounds like you've got a lot to make you feel really overwhelmed.
I guess.
Um, so what are your views on the marijuana? Do you have a problem with it? Do you want to stop smoking? What do you have concerns?
I mean, I've heard it's really bad for your health. And everyone at school says that it's not. I mean, they are just kids, so I'm not really sure how reliable that is. But I don't know. I mean, if I could deal with everything and not smoke, I guess that would be better. But I don't know how I'd able to do that.
Okay. In the past, what's worked for you if you had a problem or you were nervous about something? What worked that you could do to calm down or not worry about it as much?
I mean, I guess I didn't really have many problems like that before high school. It's just kind of gotten pretty bad over the last year or so. I mean, in middle school and stuff, the only problems I really had were more playground type things. And we could all forget about them by the next day.
So it sounds like you're kind of having trouble figuring out nothing really in the past has been as severe as what this is now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you talked to your parents or any of your teachers about your concerns?
No. I mean, from a kid's standpoint, you can't exactly go up to an adult and say, I'm smoking marijuana to help myself deal with being bullied. It's not exactly something you'd say to a teacher.
Kind of one of those off limit topics.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Have you talked to them about the bullying at all, or are they aware?
I don't know if they're aware or not. I haven't said anything. It's not generally something that you bring up to a teacher as a high schooler.
I can see how that might be a really uncomfortable topic to bring up.
A little embarrassing.
Yeah, I can see that. See, one of the difficulties in your situation, and I'm sure you're well aware, is that you are 17. So you can't really go to the doctor and see if you can get some medicine to help with the anxiety. A lot of your solutions could be very much based on parent permission or something like that. So is it something you want to talk to an adult about, or is it something you would rather try to handle on your own?
I mean, I just kind of don't want to deal with anymore. Like, I don't want anything else on my plate. You know, I don't want my parents on my back about smoking. It's a problem, yeah, but I'd rather just kind of deal with it on my own.
You just don't want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what would a goal that you would want to be? If you could say, wake up in the morning and overnight miracles happen and the problem's gone, what would that look like for you?
I mean, I guess I would have stopped smoking and I'd fit in better at school. You know, I'd hang out with my friends more. I would be as on the outside of things. My grades would be better. It's kind of hard to do anything at school when you don't care about it.
So it really sounds like the root of the problem is the bullying, and then the smoking kind of stemmed from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, why don't we set a goal that you would like to work on through therapy, and then we'll establish what we need to do to get there. How does that sound?
Alright.
Okay. So what would your goal be for yourself? It can be small all the way up to really big.
Finding a way to deal with bullying and stuff without having to smoke.
Okay. So maybe coping a little bit better with the negative stuff in your life and stopping the marijuana use. Okay. That sounds great. Well, at our next session, I'll tell you what, we will review some coping skills, identify some methods to help you relax and kind of maybe substitute for that urge to smoke. And we'll keep moving toward that goal. Does that sound okay?
Alright.
Right. I really appreciate you coming to see me, and I am really looking forward to being able to meet with you again next week.
Alright.
All right, bye-bye.